Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video, we take a look at the secrets and endings of The Baby in Yellow. We'll begin by going through all of the secrets contained within the game, and then take a look at both of its endings. Quick disclaimer, The Baby in Yellow is an ever-evolving early access indie horror game, and so this video is for update 1.4.2. Future updates will, as promised by the creators, add in new secrets, lore, and other features that will not be present in this video. With that said, let's take on the worst babysitting job ever as we dive into the secret side of The Baby in Yellow. One of the biggest secrets, especially for those hoping to explore the story behind The Baby in Yellow, comes when unlocking a secret room containing a mysterious audio log from an unknown character. The room can be opened only during night 2. To do so, simply pick up the key from the dining table and then travel upstairs and interact with the middle door in this upstairs corridor. A voice recorder can be seen on the table nestled amongst some candles. Click on the recorder and the following eerie message plays out.
Snow. A curiosity in July, following such a sweet spring. It started when I took this job, but I was not the first. They are with me. Night fell the first day, and the hours dragged on. Still we cared for the child. We spoke of Hastur and Casilda in their absence, while outside the fog rolled in as the cloud waves roll and break on the walls. Oh, the sin of such innocent eyes, clear as crystal, understood by the ignorant and wise alike, more precious than jewels, more soothing than music, more awful than death. Then, as I fell, I knew that the Baby in Yellow had opened their tattered mantle, and it was only God to cry to now.
Next up, we have some rather cruel Easter eggs. I guess the way to feel better about what is to come is by remembering that this is almost certainly the spawn of Satan himself, and destined to become the new king of the underworld. Whatever makes you sleep easier at night. Pick up the Baby in Yellow and head to the bathroom. Then lift the toilet lid, flush the toilet, and watch Baby go bye-bye. If you want to heat things up a bit, you can head to the kitchen and instead place the baby in the oven. This results in him cooking for a few seconds before being fired like a cannon back into the living room. Likewise, you can also cool down the baby by placing him in the fridge. Or simply dunk him in this hoop to rack up some easy points. Though the baby doesn't seem to mind this one. In fact, he actually seems quite happy being used as a human basketball. Go figure. Next up, we partake in a spot of soul collecting as we search for 6 lost souls hidden throughout the house. A good place to round up all 6 of these lost souls is once again during night 2. They resemble small black cat figurines and are located in the following places. In the living room atop the television set, on the floor next to the nappy changing station in the downstairs bathroom, atop the refrigerator in the kitchen, on the floor to the far left of a double bed in the parents' room, next to the voice recorder on the table in the secret room upstairs, and lastly, the final soul is located in the baby's bedroom in plain sight upon this wardrobe unit. Now, after collecting all 6 of these souls, we have access to 2 different game modes, both altering your experience while playing The Baby in Yellow. These are Big Head Mode, which greatly exaggerates the size of a baby's head to comedic effect, and Ultra Low Definition Mode, which gives the game a retro-looking pixelated feel reminiscent of 90s era PC video games. Not exactly how I'd choose to play the game, but it's certainly a fun option to have. But the most entertaining secret gained as a result of this Soul collection is surely the ability to unlock the toy boxes found throughout the game world. Upon opening up these chests, we are greeted with a menu screen offering a host of toys to play with. Most of these don't really offer anything too interesting. You can dunk the basketball in the hoop and set the train on the train track and then watch it travel about, stuff like that. However, there are two fairly creepy Easter eggs hidden in this menu. First comes when selecting the option Doctor. By doing so, we are able to spawn in a bunch of these weird looking figures. They look fairly unnerving, and you may recall we encounter a human-sized variant of this statue later in the game. This Doctor figure is obviously going to play a key role in the story of the Baby in Yellow during future updates, but for now his purpose is shrouded in mystery. Shortly after summoning a bunch of these Doctor figures into the game world, you'll notice something decidedly unnerving about them. These seemingly inanimate objects will begin following us about the house. Whenever we turn our back, they edge closer and closer to our current position. Pretty weird, huh? Finally, if we select the question mark option and continue to spawn random toys into the room, eventually a demonic eye emerges. These floating demonic eyes appear at the end of the game and can be heard whispering undecipherable dialogue, as if trying to influence the player. Hold on to this creepy eyeball long enough and the following jump scare occurs. Head down, curled horns proud, a plaintive cry, shrill and loud, charging blindly into misty Carcosa. Okay, so we've checked out the secrets hidden within the Baby in Yellow, but what about the endings? Well, there are 3 in total, one occurring mid-game and the other 2 at the end of the story as it currently stands. In this video, I'll give you a brief rundown of each ending, but stay tuned for a future theory video where I investigate the story in depth and explain what I believe is really going on here. It is also worth noting that the story of the Baby in Yellow seems based around that of Robert W. Chambers' book of short horror stories first published in 1895, titled The King in Yellow. Many names in that book, as well as the location Carcosa, a cursed city, are referenced in this game. To unlock ending 1, simply reach night 3, and then after the baby becomes possessed, follow him upstairs and the ending will automatically trigger upon entering his room. This ending reveals that the baby is indeed under the influence of a demonic entity, using his body as a vessel to give rise to the new Prince of Darkness. Upon examining items around the house, such as these books, it appears the parents of this child are researching into ways to exorcise the evil within him, such as using this talisman to remove the malicious spirits, though this seems to be only a temporary fix. Towards the end of the game, we reach a point where the world inverts and our babysitter protagonist seems stuck in an endless loop. The only way to break this cycle is to defy the child and refuse to carry out its bidding. Eventually we come to one final choice. Upon reaching this grand arena with a giant all-seeing eye above the crib, we can either choose to place the baby down in said crib or follow the path of a white rabbit and throw him into an endless abyss. If we put the baby to bed, then it seems darkness conquers and a new king is crowned. Small and harmless, it left unfed, ears perked, eyes sharp with dread. fleeing alone from Dark Carcosa. The final ending is the good ending and is granted to us after we drop the baby into the void below. This opens up a path of light and leads the player to a grand chase sequence where the baby's monstrous form terrorizes us every step of the way, culminating in this final sequence where our hapless hero escapes into the light. Run, little rabbits, you are not the only one, there will always be more. This message suggests there will be more babysitter victims yet to come, and the baby will continue to be used as a vessel to lure and trap them, using these babysitters as fresh souls to bring about the apocalypse and crown a new King of Darkness. But for now, this brings us to the end of this look at the secrets and endings found within the Baby in Yellow Update 1.4.2. As I said before, we'll come back with a full story explanation in the weeks to come. But for now, it's time to wrap things up, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more horror related content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.